Hi guys, I'm Saumya Madan and I interned at D Shaw and got a PPO from them. So to start off, internship details wise, what my role entailed was basically to handle three projects in the duration of my SIP. The first project was related to a specialized course called PGTBA. It focused on basically researching about how to engage the employees coming from a PGDBA background beyond their compensation. The second project was around communication skills of a particular unit in the organization, how to improve their communication skills. And the third revolved around diversity and inclusion, how to better the diversity and basically the gender equation at the Shaw moving forward. So these were my projects that I worked on in the entirety of my 2 months over there. This is one thing that I genuinely did for the D Shaw interviews, was that I went through their website. Of course, I tried to understand what it is that they do as a company, and especially I focused on their values, and the ones that really resonated with me, I tried to incorporate those values in my answers in a subtle manner so that they can see a direct fit between what they look for in their organization and what I have to offer to them. I would say that one, you really have to be sure of what you want to do. It does sometimes happen that you gradually grow to like what you are doing. So that is another route that is possible. But I would say if there is a direct inclination between what you want to do and what you get as a role, then it's an added bonus. But in terms of the preparation that I think anyone would have to do to get a good SIP is, one, definitely research about the company that is coming to hire. You need to know what exactly it is that they do, what is the business that they're into, what are the kind of skills and personal traits that they're looking for in a candidate. You can check out their reviews on websites like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, etc. You can see what kind of people they generally hire from, what are the kind of traits those people carry, what are the company values that they stand by. You really need to be in line with what it is that they look for in a candidate, and try to see where exactly it is that you fit in the organization. Make them understand what you bring to the table apart from what they require, because that is something that almost everybody will be able to showcase. But if there is something beyond what they are expecting, then that will be an advantage that they can see in you and prefer you over other candidates. The skills that helped me during my internship, I would say communication skills were a big plus in my favor. They worked in my favor, I would say, because given that the three projects that I was doing were in three different departments with three different teams, I was in the business partner team. So it naturally involved me handling a lot of different stakeholders at a single time, right? So I had to interact with various people from different departments, have meetings with them, understand my project, understand what it is that I am required to do, what is it that I can offer to them, giving solutions, etc., recommendations, etc. So I really needed to communicate with a lot of different people, and that is one thing that I think worked in my favor. Another thing was definitely time management and project management, given that it was just a 2 month period and I had three projects to work on simultaneously, dividing them, compartmentalizing what is more important at a particular point of time, what are the deliverables, how much time is left, what exactly the project entails. Like if it was too much research heavy, then dividing my time accordingly. If something was more in the scheduling part of side of things, then working according to the needs of the project. That are some things that really helped me. Also, having a good rapport with my manager, it really helped me build my case when the final presentation came up. So I would say that definitely make sure that you are on good terms with your manager. You are genuinely an active listener. You take into consideration the all the critiques that they're giving you. My manager and my entire team really helped me with when it came to my presentation. They told me what is lacking. I listened to them, I changed my presentation accordingly, and finally it did work in my favor. This also pretty much sums up my journey from an intern to bagging a PPO from D Shop, because I think they saw in me what they look for in a candidate in their organization. They really appreciate people who are innovative thinkers, who can manage projects by themselves with little guidance. that is something that I think I was able to show to them, that yeah, this is something that I can definitely take up if I get the gist of what is required from me. Then they are, as a company, very open-ended in terms of, you know, you deciding the way forward, like how it is that you want to approach a particular problem. So that is something that I think worked. Yeah, as you can see, I did get the PPO. And I think in any company, I think in today's time, they are very lean in terms of decision making. They are very not so bureaucratic, I would say. So if you do tend to take the lead, you know, be very proactive in meetings, you know, put your point forward, any company would appreciate that. So yeah, these are some things that I think will definitely help you in your MBA journey, you know, bagging an SIP and hopefully getting a PPO from the company of your dreams. So good luck.